Hello students, in the last video lecture we talked about Lively theorem and representation formula. Today we will discuss about the Harnack inequality. So before that we have a notation V double contained in U. So this notation is used for if V bar is contained in U, and you know that V is obviously contained in V bar and V bar contained in U where this V bar is compact. So we will write down this notation, and this will be read as V is compactly contained in U. Okay, this will be read like this one. Now there is the Harnack inequality. So its statement is for each connected open set which is V compactly contained in U, for each connected open set V which is compactly contained in U, there exists a positive constant C which is depending only on V, such that supremum of U over V is less than equal to C times infimum of U over V. Okay, for all non-negative harmonic functions U in U. Or thus in particular you can say that 1 by C into uy is less than equal to ux is less than equal to C into uy for all xy belongs to V. Okay, so that means for every point there will be the inequality of the between the values of the function. Okay, so let us start the proof for it. Let R is equal to 1 by 4 of distance between U and boundary, V and boundary of U. Okay, so we know that it is given that V is compactly contained in U. So what does it mean? That means V is subset of V closure and V closure is contained in U, and given V closure is compact here. Now we can say that this distance is actually the positive. So let me see here. You can see here that U is open. If U is open, then there the set U and its boundary, that will be the disjoint set. So U intersection boundary of U will be empty, and V bar is a subset of U. If U intersection its boundary is empty, then the subset of U intersection its boundary will also be empty. Okay, and we know that this V bar is given here. This V bar is compact, and closure of a open set, this boundary of U is the closure of open set because U is open and boundary of open set is closed, right? So this set V bar is compact and boundary of U is closed. So we know our result: if a set A is compact and some set B is closed such that they are disjoint, then the distance between both the sets will be positive. So we can apply the result over here also, because we know that the V bar is compact and boundary of U is closed. So therefore the distance between V bar and boundary of U, that will be positive. So we'll write down this one. And V is the subset of V closure. So therefore the distance between V and boundary of U, that will be positive. So if this quantity is positive, so R हमने क्या suppose किया है? R we are saying that 1 by 4th of the distance between V and boundary of U. So that will also be positive. So we will say that R is positive. Okay, if R is positive, so let us take points xy belongs to V such that the distance is between xy is less than equal to R. Okay, and this implies the ball having center x and radius 2r will be contained in U. How it will be contained in U? Let us see over here. What you have to prove? You have to show that this ball is contained in this U. That means every point in this ball that will be contained in U. Okay, so let us take that, let t belongs to that ball bx2r. So if this belongs to bx2r, so that means the distance between t and x, that will be less than equal to r, less than equal to 2r. And what you have to show, you have to show this t, because t is arbitrary here, t belongs to u, you have to show that. So that means we have to show that t belongs to u. Now we prove it by contradiction. Suppose that not, t doesn't belongs to u. Now u is open set and u union its boundary, so that we are taking the universal set actually here. And we know that u intersection its boundary is empty. Okay, if if t doesn't belongs to u, so that means t belongs to its boundary, right? And r क्या given है आपको, r is given here. We suppose that r is 1/4 of the distance between v and boundary of u. So that means it can be written like that, r will always less than equal to 1/4 of the distance between, इसमें से एक पॉइंट ले लो, इसका पॉइंट ले लो, उनका डिस्टेंस निकालिए. दैट मीन्स डिस्टेंस बिटवीन z1 z2, वेयर z1 belongs to v and z2 belongs to boundary of u, that r will be less than equal to this one. In particularly I take some point x belongs to v and t belongs to boundary of u. So you say that in particular r is less than equal to 1/4 of distance between x and t, where x belongs to v and t belongs to boundary of u, right? But we have supposed that, हमने क्या सपोज किया, t belongs to, right here we suppose it here, t belongs to ball bx2r. So that means the distance between x and t, that is less than equal to 2r. So this is the distance between x and t, less than equal to 2r. So this is less than equal to 1/4 into 2r, which will be equal to r/2. So that means this r is less than equal to r/2. So this is actually the contradiction. So if this is contradiction, so that means our supposition is wrong. So what was our supposition? That t doesn't belongs to u. So if it is wrong, so that means t belongs to u will be the correct one. Okay, but t was the arbitrary point in the ball bx2r, so it belongs to u, so that means the whole ball bx2r will be contained in u. Okay, so that means we got a ball in u having center x and radius 2r, and it is given that u is harmonic in u. And we have already studied in the mean value formula that if u is harmonic, then for each ball in u, we can write down u as average of u over that ball. Okay, or it can be written as average of u over the surface of the ball, right? So we are considering this result, ux is the equal to the average of u over the ball bx2r. Okay, now we open from average to the simple integral. So ux will be equal to, it will be 1 by alpha n into radius power n. So radius is 2r into 2r power n into integral of u over bx2r, right? Now we claim that byr is contained in bx2r. Okay, so there is some ball having center x, having center y and radius r will be contained in bx2r. Where is this y and x belongs to v? Okay, so what we will say here, if you are claiming this thing, so that means this ball should be contained in this one, we have to prove. So for this, for every point of this should be contained in this one. So let us take z belongs to b, yr arbitrary. Okay, if z belongs to this ball, so that means the distance between z and y will be less than equal to r. Okay, we have to show that z belongs to this one, so that means we have to find out the distance between the z and x. So we take the distance between z and x. So by the triangle inequality, you will say that distance between zx is less than equal to distance between zy plus distance between yx for some y. Okay, so you will say that this distance between z and y, it is already less than equal to r, right? And distance between y and x, we have already studied, we have already assumed over here, हम यहाँ पर assume करके चले थे कि distance between y and x दैट इज लेस देन इक्वल टू आर. ये हम सपोज करके चलिए कि ऐसे दो पॉइंट लेके चल रहे हैं वी से आर्बिट्रेरी सच दैट कि उनके बीच में डिस्टेंस क्या लेस देन इक्वल टू आर. सो वी आर यूजिंग दिस वन ओवर देयर, राइट. So here we are writing distance between yx is less than equal to r, or ये zy और this is over here. Okay, so that means the distance between zx is less than equal to 2r. So what does it mean? That means z belongs to the ball bx to r, but z was the arbitrary point of the ball b by r, and it belongs to the ball bx to r. So that means the whole ball b by r will be contained in bx to r. So that will be contained in this one. If this is contained in this one, so you will say that integral of u over ball b by r will be less than equal to integral of u over bx to r. Okay, because you know that the integral is nothing but the summation of the ux over the whole ball b by r. Okay, and this is the summation of the ux uz for all z belongs to bx to r, right. So this will be less than equal to this one. Now we will say that over here we have to use, right. You check it here, ux is equal to this one, and this is the integral of uz, integral of u over bx to r, but integral of u over bx to r is greater than equal to integral of this one. So this can be greater than equal to 1 by alpha n, that means that thing will be as it is 1 by alpha n into 2r power n into integral of u over b by r. Okay, so from third we can say that. So that means from third and fourth we are writing this one, ux is greater than equal to this one into b by 2r. Now from this integral to again I am converting into the average. So when you convert it into the average over the ball b by 2r, so you say that what is the radius here, b by r. So I can say, I can rewrite this term 1 by alpha n into 2 power n into r raised to power n. इसे अलग अलग लिख लिया. Now 1 by alpha n into r raised to power n into integral of u over b by r. This is the average of u over b by r, right? Or 1 by 2 power n, that will be as it is, right? Now this average of u over the ball b by r, that will be equal to what, u of y, right? Because by the mean value formula u can be written as average of u over the ball contained in u. b by r contain कर रहा bx to r में, and bx to r is obviously contained in u, so that means this ball is contained in u. So this can be written as equal to uy. So it will be like this. So what does it mean? That means we got ux is greater than equal to 1 by 2 power n into uy. We got this one, right? Now if we interchange the role of x and y, so you will say that uy is greater than equal to 1 by 2 raised to power n into ux. That will be this one. Okay, if multiply both sides by 2 raised to power n, so it will be 2 raised to power n into uy, that will be greater than equal to ux. Okay, so from this inequality and this inequality, what we will say? We will say that ux is always greater than equal to 1 by 2 raised to power n into uy and less than equal to 2 raised to power n into uy. इन दोनों को कलेक्ट कर देते हैं, inequality को 5 and 6 को, we will get this one like this. ux is greater than equal to this and less than equal to this one for all xy in v such that their distance between them is less than equal to r. Okay, but we have to prove this result for all xy. That means we have to prove this result for all points in v. Okay, so that means हमने ऐसे पॉइंट्स के लिए तो बात कर ली जहाँ पे डिस्टेंस उन पॉइंट्स के बीच में लेस देन इक्वल टू आर है. अब हमें ये वाला केस और डिस्कस करना है व्हेन डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द एक्स वाई इज ग्रेटर देन आर. अगर ये भी केस डिस्कस हो जाता है दैट, सो वी विल से दैट कि हर एक पॉइंट्स के लिए, ऐसे किसी भी पॉइंट्स के लिए वी के लिए अगर ये रिजल्ट हमारा होल्ड करेगा, ये बात प्रूफ हो जाएगी. सो नाउ वी विल डिस्कस द, नाउ विल शो द प्रूफ रिजल्ट फॉर द केस डिस्टेंस बिटवीन एक्स वाई इज ग्रेटर देन आर. So now we have to prove this one. no need to say. We have to prove the result for all xy belongs to u. So that means we have to prove, now we have to prove those xy in V such that the distance between xy is greater than r. Now xy belongs to V and V is already connected, it is given. If V is connected, so that means, और ये point आपके V से है, so that means any curve joining x and y will lie in V. तो x और y को जो भी ज्वाइन करने वाला कर्व है वो V में लाई करेगा, बट V इज कंटेन इन V बार, सो दैट मीन्स जो ये कर्व है दैट विल आल्सो बी लाई इन V बार. ओके, बट V बार इज compact and the compact set is totally bounded. Okay, so V bar will be totally bounded. So if the V bar is totally bounded, so what does it mean? That means there will exist finite number of balls which can cover this V bar. Okay, so that means there exist the balls Bi, I equal to 1 to capital N, each of which has the radius r by 2, and these all balls are disjoint. Okay, so why we are considering this? For I equal to 1 to n minus 1. Okay, because we want to apply the definition for the totally bounded. For the totally bounded, we can say that if x is totally bounded, capital X is totally bounded, so we will say that for given epsilon positive, there exists the point a1, a2, a3, an in x. अगर हम उन पॉइंट के अराउंड बॉल ड्रॉ करते हैं और हैविंग द रेडियस ऑफ एप्सिलॉन, एंड इफ वी टेक द यूनियन ऑफ दैट बॉल्स, then the x will be contained in that union of the balls, or you will say that the union of the ball will cover the whole x. That is meant by the totally bounded. Okay, so we have this one, n balls which are disjoint having radius r by 2. So now we are supposing that x is equal to, now we are considering this point x1, x2, x3, xn are the centers of these balls. इन बॉल्स के हम सेंटर सपोज कर रहे हैं जो एन बॉल्स लिए. जो x1 है उसको मैं x कॉल कर रहा हूँ, जो xn है x कैपिटल n इसको मैं y कॉल कर रहा हूँ. सो बॉल्स हमारी क्या है? डिसजॉइंट. इफ द बॉल्स आर द डिसजॉइंट, देन द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन the centers of this ball that will be less than equal to r. So now you can see that how it will be, how the distance between their centers will be less than equal to r. Now you can see here the balls are disjoint, bi intersection bi plus 1 is non-empty. So that means there exists some non-zero point that will be belongs to bi intersection bi plus 1, I suppose some point. So if y dash belongs to bi intersection bi plus 1, so that will be belongs to the both. Okay, so you will say that if y dash belongs to bi, so what does it mean? That bi having the radius xi and radius r by 2, having the center xi and radius r by 2. So you will say that y dash and xi के बीच में डिस्टेंस क्या होगा? लेस देन इक्वल टू r, because by dash is belongs to bi. So bi means इसका सेंटर क्या होगा? आपका xi, and radius हम सभी बॉल्स की क्या लेकर चले? r by 2. So you say that distance between y dash and xi that will be less than equal to r by 2. Okay, and y dash belongs to bi plus 1. So इसी तरीके से आपका आएगा, उसका सेंटर क्या होगा? xi plus 1, radius r by 2. So distance between xi plus 1 and y dash that will be less than equal to r by 2. राइट, हमें डिस्टेंस किसके बीच में निकालनी है? xi और xi plus 1 के बीच में. सो वी टेक दैट डिस्टेंस बिटवीन xi एंड xi plus 1. सो बाय द ट्रायंगल इनइक्वालिटी दैट विल बी लेस देन इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस बिटवीन xi y dash प्लस डिस्टेंस बिटवीन y dash xi plus 1. ओके, फॉर सम y dash. So that means this distance is always less than equal to r by 2, and this is always less than equal to r by 2. So that means distance between this will be less than equal to r. So distance between xi and xi plus 1 will be less than equal to r. Okay, so what does it mean? If डिस्टेंस बिटवीन एक्स आई एंड एक्स आई प्लस वन इज लेस देन इक्वल टू आर, तो इस केस के लिए तो हम पहले डिस्कस कर चुके हैं कि जब भी आपका डिस्टेंस किसी भी दो पॉइंट्स में, ये पॉइंट्स किसके, वी के पॉइंट्स है, तो वी के किसी भी दो पॉइंट्स का जिनका डिस्टेंस लेस देन इक्वल टू आर है, उस केस के लिए हमारा अभी रिजल्ट ट्रू हो रहा था. व्हाट वाज द रिजल्ट? दैट वाज यू एक्स इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 1/2 raised to power n u y एंड लेस देन इक्वल टू 2 raised to power n u y. ओके राइट. अब इसे आप x सपोज कर लो x1 और इसे आप x2 सपोज कर लो. सो यू से दैट u ऑफ x1 इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 1/2 raised to power n u x2. Then ux2 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n ux3. ux3 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n ux4. इसको लेकर. Okay. So we are considering that result. Okay. Because the distance between the xi and xi plus 1 is greater than equal to r. So we will say this one. ux1 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n to ux2. Okay. And again apply ux2 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n ux3. If we combine both the result, so यहाँ पर ये ux2 क्या है, greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n, तो ये as it is है 1/2 raised to power n. ओके. और ये टर्म क्या है, greater than equal to, so इनटू में आ जाएगा 1/2 raised to power n into ux3. ओके. तो क्या बन गया 1/2 raised to power n स्क्वायर. सो हमारा आ गया ux1 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n स्क्वायर ux3. Now ux3 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n ux4. फिर ux3 की वैल्यू अगर मैं यहाँ से इनइक्वालिटी कंबाइन करता हूँ, सो यू से दैट ux1 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n whole power 3 ux4, and so on we will move, and we will say that uxn minus 1 is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n ux capital N. So you will say that अगर मैं इसे ux1 के साथ कंबाइन करता हूँ तो इट विल बी ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 1/2 raised to power n होल पावर n minus 1 uxn. Okay. So in this way we will get x1 को हम क्या कॉल कर रहे थे, x, और xn को हम क्या कॉल कर रहे थे, y. So you will say that ux is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n whole power n minus 1 into uy. Okay. If we interchange the variable x and y, so we say that u of y is greater than equal to 1/2 raised to power n whole power n minus 1 into ux. And if ux की वैल्यू निकालते तो हम क्या कहते हैं, दोनों तरफ मल्टीप्लाई कर दो 2 raised to power n whole power n minus 1 से, सो ये आ जाएगा 2 raised to power n whole power n minus 1 into uy is greater than equal to ux. अब इस दोनों इनइक्वालिटी को कंबाइन कर लो. ux की वैल्यू इससे तो बड़ी है हमेशा, और ux की वैल्यू इससे लेस है हमेशा. सो इन दोनों को कंबाइन करके वी कैन रीराइट द इनइक्वालिटी लाइक दिस. ux is greater than equal to this and less than equal to this for all xy in V such that the distance between xy is greater than r. Okay. Now we can rewrite this result. ये वैल्यू हमेशा लेस होगी किससे, 2 raised to power n, और अगर होल पावर में n ले लो कैपिटल N, so that value will be greater than this one, right? And this value will be greater than, अगर मैं 1/2 raised to power n होल पावर कैपिटल N ले लूँ into uy, तो ये इससे ग्रेटर देन होगी. Okay. So we say that this value is greater than equal to this one, and this one we have already this, and this last value is greater than equal to this one. Okay. So we will have the inequality, this one. Now we can say that we are considering only these terms, this and this. So we say that 2 raised to power n whole power n into uy is greater than equal to ux is greater than equal to 1/2 power n whole power n into uy for all xy such that distance between xy is greater than r. We will say this thing, 2 raised to power n whole power capital N is c. If we call it c, so that means c into uy is greater than equal to ux and greater than equal to 1/c into uy. Okay. तो अगर मेरी c की वैल्यू ये है, सो फॉर द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन एक्स वाई ग्रेटर देन आर, वहाँ पर तो ये इनइक्वालिटी आ गई जहाँ पर c मेरा क्या है, 2 raised to power n होल पावर n. तो अगर इसी c के लिए डिस्टेंस बिटवीन एक्स वाई लेस देन इक्वल टू आर के लिए भी यही रिजल्ट आ जाता है, तो हम कहेंगे सभी एक्स वाई इन वी के लिए हमारे पास रिजल्ट आ गया सच दैट यू एक्स इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 1/c इंटू यू वाई एंड लेस देन इक्वल टू c इंटू यू वाई। ओके, सो इसी रिजल्ट को दोबारा से हम रीराइट कर सकते हैं। वी कैन से दैट 2 raised to power n whole power n uy इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 2 raised to power n। इसी इनइक्वालिटी में हम इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं, ये वैल्यू इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं, दिस वन एंड दिस वन। ओके, बिकॉज 2 raised to power n होल पावर n, तो ये होल पावर n की जगह अगर मैं 1 लिखता हूँ तो ये वाली वैल्यू तो इससे बड़ी होगी। ओके, एंड दिस वैल्यू इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 1/2 raised to power n होल पावर n है यहाँ पर, that will be greater than equal to this thing. Okay, so we are not considering, so ignoring this one we consider only this thing, ignoring these two part, so we can say that the distance between this is greater than equal to this one and ux is greater than equal to this thing and that is greater than equal to this thing. Okay, so we will say 2 raised to power whole power n into uy, that term and that term we are considering, that will be greater than equal to this thing for all xy with distance between xy is less than equal to r. Okay, क्योंकि डिस्टेंस बिटवीन एक्स वाई लेस देन इक्वल टू आर के लिए जो ये सी की वैल्यू थी, ये सी की वैल्यू हमने पिछले रिजल्ट में पुट की है जहाँ पर डिस्टेंस बिटवीन एक्स वाई आपका ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू आर था, वहाँ पे सी की जगह वैल्यू रखने से ये आ गया रिजल्ट। ओके, मतलब ये रिजल्ट आ गया था, तो इस रिजल्ट में हमने ये दो वैल्यू इंसर्ट की और ये दो वैल्यू इंसर्ट करने के बाद वी विल गेट दिस थिंग। सो वी विल से दैट द सी into uy is greater than equal to ux is greater than equal to 1/c into uy for all xy in v such that distance between xy is less than equal to r. Okay, तो अगर ये वैल्यू हमारी डिस्टेंस बिटवीन एक्स वाई ग्रेटर देन आर एंड लेस देन इक्वल टू आर के लिए ट्रू है, सो फॉर ऑल एक्स वाई बिलोंग्स टू वी के लिए ट्रू हो गई, सो दैट मीन्स दिस इनइक्वालिटी विल ट्रू फॉर ऑल एक्स वाई इन वी। ओके, नाउ suppose that we are taking the inequality this one ux is less than equal to c into uy, we are considering this one for all xy belongs to v। so now we are fixing some one point, या तो x को या y को फिक्स कर दीजिए। सपोज दैट y बिलोंग्स टू v को हम फिक्स कर देते हैं, तो ये चीज़ आपकी फिक्स है। ओके, तो सभी x के लिए फॉर ऑल x बिलोंग्स टू v ux वैल्यू आपकी इससे लेस देन है। अगर ux की सभी वैल्यू इससे लेस देन है तो इनका जो सुप्रीमम होगा दैट विल आल्सो बी लेस देन इक्वल टू दिस थिंग। सो यू विल से दैट सुप्रीमम ऑफ u इन v विल बी लेस देन इक्वल टू c इंटू uy, बिकॉज y फिक्स किया हुआ हमने। ओके, सो दिस रिजल्ट होल्ड। नाउ आपका y फिक्स था, लेकिन अब y तो वैसे मेरा आर्बिट्रेरी है। अगर y आर्बिट्रेरी है, अगर इसका सुप्रीमम सभी y के लिए लेस है तो इसका जो इन्फीमम होगा तो उससे भी लेस होगी ये वैल्यू। सो दिस इज लेस देन इक्वल टू दिस फॉर ऑल y, सो दैट मीन जो इनका इन्फीमम होगा उससे भी ये वैल्यू लेस होगी, सो इन्फीमम से भी लेस होगी। सो यू विल से दैट सुप्रीमम ऑफ u इन v इज लेस देन इक्वल टू c इंटू इन्फीमम ऑफ u इन v, सो दैट इज द रिक्वायर्ड रिजल्ट। सो दैट वाज द Harnack inequality। ओके, सो डज इट मीन, दैट मीन्स जो आपकी इनइक्वालिटी जो अभी हमने प्रूव की है ux इज लेस देन इक्वल टू c इंटू यू वाई एंड ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 1/c इंटू यू वाई। सो दिस इनइक्वालिटी asserts that the value of a non-negative harmonic function within v are always all comparable, means u can't be very small or very large at any point of v unless u is very small or very large everywhere in v. Okay, so thank you students. The next topic we will discuss in the next class.